All right. Are you done, Fathom? Hi. I decided to start a little early, see how things are going. I haven't looked at things are probably going to be a little weird. Hey, Peter Stowe. Hey, Ryan. How you doing, Turbo? It'll be a little weird today. I've been setting up my new streaming rig so I can do multi-machine Mondays or multi-machine any day. So everything is currently mounted to the stand. My lighting's a little bit different than what I had before. At 25 minutes, nice. That's always good. Where am I? Why do I have that in there? I don't know. I need to switch over to here. I'm just things are doing different. What did I have for lunch? I had a peanut butter and jam sandwich and a nice juicy peach and some pretzels and a Diet Coke. Jig rig looks good. Yeah, we'll see. I got down here. I got a spinner. I got a spinner cam. It's actually the same camera I have aimed at the back glass, which is just right off camera there where I'm pointing. Aimed at the back glass, I have it rotated sideways, so it's a wide. So I actually cropped another little piece of that so I can show the spinner in the view as well. It's kind of weird. I got the microphone is now on the right. Camera's up above. My laptop is, here, let me show you. If I can find my phone. Let's see if my Droid Cam thing still works here. All right, let me give this a shot. I think it's button 5. Nope, that's that one. Full screen. Not button. There we are. All right, we're getting audio through my Droid Cam on my phone. So there's my rig. Got on wheels. Hook up got a power strip there. We're actually just plugged into power. So everything's strapped to the side of the machine here. Got lights mounted to the side for lighting me up. Got lights on the side for the playfield. I think I need more light on the playfield. It kind of does okay. This is all made scrap plywood. I added speed holes so we can go faster. Just for fun. I don't know why. Let's switch back to the regular view here. Thanks, Hollywood Paul. So yeah, we'll see how it works. And I'll play Fathom for about an hour, and then I'll actually put up a poll if I can figure out how to do that, and ask you which of the other machines you guys want to play. And then I will attempt to move the rig over to that one. Board wipes. Oh, the ship? Nice. Yeah, that's fun. Took me a little while to figure out how to do that, but the board cube is pretty cool. So let's play some Fathom. I don't know how well that spinner cam's going to work. I just set it up. I now have 2 Logitech C922s, one's for the player cam, the other's for the back glass and what the spinner cam is. I just got that in this morning, as well as the monitor that I have the chat up on now. So things are a little different, still working out the setup. We'll see if I can hit the spinner. I gotta have the ball first. Here we go. How'd the spinner cam do? Was it a little blurry or? Can you guys hear the sound at all? Fathom seems a little quiet to me. I can hit the shots I need. That wasn't it. There's the shot. It's quiet. Now let me see if I can turn it up a little bit. Open the coin door. Oop, wrong way. I think that got quieter. Nope. I think my volume control thing is kind of flaky. Should be a little bit louder. Of course, I missed my shot. You know, the whole point of multi-ball is to get that spinner. There it is. 5,000 points a spin times 2. Sounds great. Awesome. How you doing, Digital Jedi? Look at that. Cradle separation spinner rip. Uh-oh. Nope. That was a goner. Not a bad start. How you doing, Digital Jedi? Thanks for stopping by. So extra balls leave like things like the spinner light lit. I believe your bonus progression stays as well. So I'm playing the extra ball. My 5X is already lit. My 4X is already lit. Spinner's still lit. Bonus, now would be the time to get your bonus. So Fathom has super bonus, like a lot of the early Bally's did. But on Fathom, you have to get it to 55. So there's a 55 insert there and there. So you got blue bonus and green bonus. When you get them each up to 55, it'll let the 55 light, and then it holds that bonus over for the next ball, the rest of the balls, the rest of the game. So I'm on ball 1. I need to get, so that the bonus adds up. So it's 19, 27, 34. I'm at 39. So I need to get that to 55. And it looks like I'm behind even farther on the blue. But multi-ball is the best time to pick up bonus. Of course, I can't get, I need to, you're too busy talking, not paying enough attention to playing. For my first replay level at 1.2 million. Heard the sweet knocker. Yeah. Rejected. That happened very often on this game. Usually I just miss the shot. Rotate your lights around up top. That upper spinner is pretty good for hitting those guys. Getting the ball back up. Ah, yeah, that was gone. This shot should be automatic, and I keep missing it. I don't know why. I'm even wearing my Buffalo pinball shirt today. Everybody else is talking. I don't have everybody on, but I got a few of the machines on behind me. Those two, Triple Hulk and Buck Rogers, like to talk. All right, got our blue multi-ball going. Just gonna get the ball. No, lost that one. Still not hitting that shot. How many times can I miss that shot? There, I got it. The other thing you really want to do is that target right there that says extra ball, and it also advances the bonus on whichever one of those is lit. So right now green is lit. The other thing that target does, says on the plastics there, I don't know if you can read that or not, it says light spinner. So that's what gives you spinners right now 1,000 a spin. If you hit that target, it lights it for 5,000. Get it in a multi-ball, then it's however many balls you have in play. Whoa. So hitting that target's pretty good. Oh, couldn't quite save that one. This has the cute reversed in lane out lanes. So what normally would be your in lanes are actually your out lanes. There are little posts at the bottom with rubbers on them down here on either side that you can possibly nudge that back in. My right side one is really hard. Left side one is a little easier to get back in, but my right I very rarely get. Thanks, Peter. That's not a bad game. I'll actually have to put that down as my high score. And I can do my high score now with my laptop. I can actually reach it without, I don't have to go off screen. Pretty awesome. What was that? 1,961,790? Yep. All right. Got that going. Got our spinner cam. Having fun. Let's see. We'll go through the Fathom rules a little bit, just for fun, for anybody that's not familiar. It, like I mentioned earlier, it's got 2 sets of bonus on here. Bonus can be a lot of points on this thing. You can build up actually 110,000 bonus on this thing is what it'll actually count up to. You get to 55 on either of the bonuses, and it holds that bonus over for the next ball. That's the super bonus. So things like Harlem Globetrotters, Paragon, you get it at 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. It'll hold that bonus value over, depending on your settings, of course. It'll hold that over. So this one, you got to get it all the way to 55 in order to hold that. I think there's a setting in there somewhere. I know you can turn off the 55 holdover, but I'm not sure if you can have it set for something else. How do you like 55? It's earning 55 bonus. So it starts out, so all of these, if you add up 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, believe that adds up to 55, maybe 54. Somebody do the math. But it's basically just earning bonus. So you get bonus by hitting the color drop targets. The green targets give you a green bonus. The blue targets give you a blue bonus. That target, depending on, it alternates on blue or green. These drop targets give you blue or green, depending on which one's lit. The inline drops here are your green targets. Those will give you a green bonus. The blue ones are at the top. The ABC lanes, so the left one says it advances blue bonus on the A lane, the C advances the green bonus, and the B advances both of them. So basically you build up bonus past whatever all those add up to, and then it lights the 55. So I don't know if all those add up to 54 or they add up to 55 or whatever it is. I could do math. So 19, let's say 27, 34, 40, 45, 49, 52, 54, 55. Yeah, so that all adds up to 55. So then once you get to 55, it lights the 55 numbers and it holds those. And then you can build up more again. So you can actually get up to 110,000. And then your multipliers, 3x, 4x, 5x, are on each of those as well. So you can advance your multiplier two ways. You can do it by hitting the inline drop targets once you've locked a ball. First one lights 2x or 3x, second one lights 4x, and then 5x. The other way to advance it is to, hey, electric friends, thanks for stopping by, is to knock down all the colored drop targets. So if you knock down all three green, it will advance your green bonus multiplier. If you knock down all the blue, it'll advance your blue bonus multiplier. So you don't actually have to lock a ball to advance your multiplier, you just have to knock this bank down several times. You can also use this, so once you lock a ball, it puts those three targets up, and then you have to knock those down to get it out. But those will also be knocked down by clearing these drop targets. So if you clear the three green targets over here, it will knock down one of those green targets for you. Think this and Flash Gordon. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Better than 8-Ball Deluxe. I'm not really a Flash Gordon. I don't like the two-level playfield thing. I like Flash Gordon and Black Knight and whatever else. They're just mean. They're just mean. So, what else do we got? So that's bonus and bonus multiplier, which is a lot of the game, is your bonus and bonus multiplier. Of course, it's, capture balls. You got two different traps, capture the balls. You got the one up here, and you got the one on that loop around the top. And then knock down the three targets for lead them, get into multi-ball. Don't need to own an 8-Ball Deluxe. That's cool. I have 8-Ball. I like the Happy Days Fonzie Pinky Tuscadero better than the cowboy theme of the 8-Ball Deluxe. Yeah, this is an original Fathom. This is not the remake. The hurry up anxiety induces noises. The whole background noise progressively gets faster and then it changes to some other crazy thing. The most stress inducing one is the extra ball. So you can earn an extra ball by hitting this bank of drop targets down in order. So it's one on the left, two in the middle, three on the right. So you hit them in order, 1, 2, 3, and then it'll light that target and it'll be that insert there will be flashing for like 10 seconds. It's a time limited extra ball. And that's definitely something that does some noise inducing, gets you want to hurry up. So it is very forgiving if you knock down two of them at the same time or close enough together, it will give you that sequence. And it actually shows you here, this insert says in sequence underneath it. It will tell you if you have them in order. So right now it's obviously not because the 1 is up and the 2 and 3 are down. This is Centaur. Yeah, Centaur is definitely pretty cool. I haven't spent enough time on a good Centaur. Most of the Centaurs I've played have been at shows and they've been mediocre playing at best. Like you couldn't hit half the shots or the flippers were too weak or it was rough or low pitch or all of that. I'd like to get on a good setup Centaur someday. Let's see, what have we covered? Bonus, extra ball, multi-ball. Multi-ball, you get scoring as far as how many balls you have in play. If you have 2 in play, you get 2 times scoring. 3 in play, you get 3.
Injured CMs away. Fathom.
They've hit all 3 of them before in the top right flipper. Yep. I think I did that earlier in that game, I think is where I got. Dave's got a nice Centaur. All right. Definitely on the list, Turbo. Definitely need to do that. There's, I might have to plan a week at Dave's. It just may have to be something. What else we got going on in this game? You got the ABC at the top. You complete ABC. It lights one of your out lanes, that arrow, and it alternates. It looks like my left one's not working at the moment. The arrow light should be flashing there with the rest of them, but it alternates that back and forth. Yeah, long weekend at least, for sure. You complete ABC a second time. I think it lights both. Let me get, I made a glasses holder on my stand here so I could read. Making ABC lanes. So you can rotate and move. ABC. First time left's ball return lane for 50,000. Second time lights remaining ball lane for 50,000. The third time you complete the ABC, it lights an out lane special. So you get a special for rolling through those, which you can actually get the special and then nudge it back in. The fourth time lights an ABC lane special so that you complete ABC, or you have to complete it again. Then you get a special. Oh, okay. You get a replay for completing ABC when it's lit for special, and a replay for ball through out lanes when lit for special. I think that may actually be set up as extra ball on one of those. I think it's light. I think my settings have it for extra ball instead of special. So if you complete the ABC lane 4 times, I think it awards an extra ball. Let's see, what else do we got? Balls dropping in either saucer. Yeah, and it's kind of interesting. Maybe we'll get to it sometime. If you're in multi-ball and you hit a ball back into one of the saucers, it will capture that, but it'll leave the drop targets in front of it down. And if during that same ball, and it doesn't have to be multi-ball anymore, if you knock down the colors that correspond, so like if you locked one back in here, if you knock down the greens, that would then eject that and you're back into multi-ball. I think that's most of Fathom. Let's play some more. Now that I got that good game out of my system, we'll go back to playing how I normally do. So rolling through the ABCs also lights the pop bumper. So right now, so I can move the lit lane, and you want to complete all the lights. So when I plunge, I want to go through one that's not lit. But they also light the pop bumpers for more points. I don't know. I have no idea what the points are on that. It's just more points if they're lit. Little save, get the spinner lit, and then right back down the middle.
Help me.
So yeah, both of these, hitting that target or any of these targets will currently give you a blue bonus, and that changes, I believe, on the pop bumper hits. There, so you can see I got that. And get this under control. So I was in the 2-ball multi-ball. I hit one into the top saucer, which it locked, but you can see those drop targets are still down. So to release that ball again, I need to hit the 3 blue targets on the left. So I will be shooting for that.
Help me.
Trying to hit the balls in the other one. So yeah, during multi-ball, it definitely ramps up that sound music Almost lost one. Got it. Had a few good digs in there. I missed some of the other ones, but yeah. Who are we on? Ball 3. Oops.
Fathom.
Hey, Shelf Lock. Yes, has the backwards lanes. Definitely. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of neat. Something new, something different. You definitely want to avoid the ball going down those lanes, even though you can possibly nudge it out. This is the game that I've tilted the most, mainly just due to what did I do with my water cup? Mainly just due trying to nudge that out. I'll tilt this guy. I haven't yet today, but not used to talking so much. Throat gets tired. We'll play a few more games. Been on a half an hour-ish, something.
Remains second. Again.
Still having trouble hitting that left shot there. Whoa!
Remains second. Again.
Almost lost that. All right, now all 3 pop bumpers are lit. Ah, that was bad. Wow. So it looks like the unlit pop bumpers are 100. And 1,000 when lit. There, that easy, I got extra ball. Oh.
Again.
So yeah, an extra balls, it keeps all your progressions and where you at. Where you're at. Well, I tried to do something. That didn't work out so good. Missed a couple shots. That's more like Fathom. Yeah, it can. I mean, you can have good games, and it can definitely kick you in the nuts. That's for sure. Get something like that. There's not a lot you can do there. Nope. Yeah, this one's the left guy's killing me. Hey, Mutterfutter, how you doing today? Your favorite pins ever? Serve more house ball? Yeah, definitely. Remake has a ball save. Okay. I played the remake at a show early on. Um, it's still pretty early code on it. It was okay. I mean, it was nice, but I don't. I like the original code.
Fathom.
Yeah, 300,000. Kind of nice to get that good game early. But I haven't had enough time on Vegas when you played Sounded. Yeah, that was the same with me. Definitely the call outs and things like that seemed really disjointed and different types of just the levels. Need somebody like David Thiel to go in and get those sounds to all sound cohesive, like they're part of the same game. I'm trying really hard to kill myself here. Got my spinner lit. Missed it with 3. Have a new sound package. Yeah, I think the classic, I mean, they rewrote the whole rules and everything on this. I don't think it's emulated. I think they rewrote it all, which I don't think would be too hard.
Remains static. Again.
Wasn't really your thing. Glad it exists. Yeah. I'm kind of sad they didn't make a Centaur Classic version. I don't know if I would buy one anyway. My big debate is whether we're gonna buy Pulp Fiction or not. I want to buy Pulp Fiction. Just takes money. I always like that B lane up top. Come on. Let's see if I can get that top guy out. There we go. Oh, trapped them both. Yeah, Technicolor Centaur, no, that's not. That's pretty cool. So on the first one, so I locked the blue one first, so it left those targets down because I was still in play, and then I locked the second one and it puts those targets up. I don't know that I've had that happen before. Oh, come on. You want to play Pulp Fiction again? Yeah, I think I got maybe 4 plays on it at the Northwest Pinball Show. Lines weren't too bad. I got there pretty early. Had to wait a little bit. Had to wait a little bit each time I played it, but wasn't bad. Definitely a lot of fun. I like the shots. I like the layout. Call outs, what I could hear were all pretty cool. Got to meet, chatted with Mark Ritchie and David Thiel was there. Chatted with them a little bit while waiting in line. It was kind of fun. That was kind of neat, but definitely would like to get one. Don't know if it'll happen this year. Still got P3 coming in. Gonna make a road trip over to Wisconsin area and visit my friend Turbo, pick up my bad girls from him that he was kind enough to pick up. I got to move. I'm gonna move Fathom one spot to the left, and I'm gonna put Bad Girls right here in this spot, so I'll have my pool line up. Or actually, I might move Fathom and 8-ball to the left, and then put Bad Girls in the middle. Maybe I'll keep my two Bally's next to each other, and then I'll have the 3 pool games in a row. I'll have to do a multi-pool theme game. Thanks. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I saw it came up for sale, and it was in Wisconsin, not far, and I joked on, I don't know, was the Buffalo Discord? Yeah, probably. No, pulp is not shipping yet. I think it's October, but yeah, it was in Wisconsin, and I joked with Turbo whether he'd be pick it up for me, and he said he'd be glad to. So it worked out great. He drove up and picked that up for me, so he's hanging on to it, set up in his basement. Maybe he'll stream it someday. He while he was there, the guy that was selling that also had a class of 1812 that Turbo had been looking for, and Turbo picked that up. He just streamed it last night. I think it was yesterday. Turbo streamed his class of 1812, which is a great fun machine. I wouldn't mind having one of those either, but I've never actually touched a real class of 1812, never seen one in person. So looking forward to playing those at Dave and Ryan's when I get out to Wisconsin. But yeah, I think the only Pulp Fictions that have been produced are like the 4 that are traveling from show to show. It's a great game for the sound card to break on. What? You don't like the chickens? Just for that. I think that'll work. You have an 1812? Nice. I'm jealous. I think that command will work for anybody. I put that in early on when I was streaming. It also shows that in To Each Their Own. It's such a neat, weird, quirky game. Hey, Pez, how you doing today? Nice to see you. Huh. Well, that's weird. I just added a new monitor today. Playing around. I see what it is. Let's go here. The new monitor I just added in has speakers in it. It's right above my player cam. I have this little, it's just a little 10-inch monitor, but it's what I'm looking at chat on. And I just hooked that up right before the stream. And it evidently has speakers in, and then Windows, of course, decided to send the sound out there, so it was doing 100% full blast on that. Game is indeed fun. You can just do without the sound on it. Yeah, it'd be good. Now that I have, I probably need to add a Gottlieb System 3 back to the lineup. I got 4 System 1s sitting in the room with me. I got a System 80 Amazing Spider-Man. I got a System 80A upstairs in Alien Star. I got Bad Girls at Turbo's house, which is an 80B. I used to own Teed Off. I sold it during one of the downsizing to get something else. But yeah, I'll have to add a System 3 back to the collection. If I can find a class of 1812 for sale at a price I can afford. Yeah. Hey, Kevin. We're still on our first game. I think maybe we'll see if it's time to put up a poll. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. New poll. I'm typing. I'm not going to have people buy, no buying the polo. All right. I'm going to run this for 5 minutes. Sound like a good time for the poll? Start the poll. Poll management. If I okay. Love some Spidey. Unfortunately, I didn't build my streaming rig wide enough to stream Spidey. Hey, Ethos Bender, how you doing today? Thanks for stopping by. We'll play some more Fathom while we're. Be sure to vote in the poll. Hopefully that's up top on your stream. We'll see which game we move to next. I'm going to lock the ball. There we go. No buying votes, Kevin. You only get one. Oop, yep, saw that one coming. Might have been able to slap save that one. Never fast enough on that sort of thing. Oh. It's pretty rare for that to happen. Nope. I figure a 5-minute poll, that should give me time to play about 8 or 9 games of Fathom. Start another one. That one didn't go so well. All right. First part done. That was my bad. Missed the shot. I do that far too much. I like that sound effect of those rollers. Oh, that was bad. Missed everything. Tilt away my bonus. Well, that's a new one. Come on. You can roll out of there. Doesn't want to go. I'm going to tilt it. Surprisingly,
Death dive.
Fathom.
Huh. All right, looks like poll's still running. We'll, how's the poll doing? Do I get to see it here? Looks like Hulk's in the lead. All right, we'll play one more game of Fathom. Let's see how the moving goes.
Remains
I've only moved the rig once.
again.
Hey, poll ended. Look at that. It pops up on the screen. That's pretty cool.
Ah,
Come on.
ah.
Wasn't sure about that bounce out, so we'll just play it safe and go.
Yes. Attacks rebuilt. Attack diver. Yes.
Miss the spinner. Come on. Gotta love the fish spinner. That's pretty awesome. We'll have to turn that off on Hulk, though. I think. No, I can move it. I'll have to move that window. So we can get this back under control. Had a hard time hitting that green.
Remains trapped.
Fathom certainly doesn't want you to have long balls. It just keeps getting more and more crazy noise. No! Managed to save one. Oh! Oh, I got extra balls, so my bonus is still held, almost held.
Planet dive again.
I need 2 more green bonus to get up to my super bonus. Thanks, Peter. That was fun. Come on. There it is. Oh, just barely. I got that one. I was so worried about not getting a green bonus, I almost missed it. Yeah, definitely. Always good to get an outlane save, and I had a couple of them on that one. Nope, not that one. But I still get my 55. 55 still in. I need to get my multiplier up though. Oh, Fathom, give it. Fathom, take it away. All right. So now comes the fun part. I'm going to move over to my friend Incredible Hulk. He's just right behind us. All right, so the first thing I need to do is, unfortunately, you can see right, you probably can't see where I'm pointing. Right up there is track lighting. I got track lighting down here, and this definitely does not do well when it's right above the machine. So we will move that light out of the way so it's not right above Hulk. Move that over there. I'm gonna make sure my power cord is out of the way. Then hopefully everything doesn't fall over. I'm still waiting for a couple of mounts to come in. So like my monitor is on one, it's a little precarious. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. Hopefully my lights don't go anywhere. Let's see if we can move this whole thing. We're just gonna do it live. Move there. Slide a little to the side. Spin it around. Slide back into Hulk. Get things centered-ish. Look at that. Adjust the back glass camera a little bit. The spinner is almost lined up with the Hulk spinner. Adjust my power cord here so I'm not standing on it. I did it. Boom. All right, let's where'd my mouse button go? I need to, right now I just have that little.
Take pleasure in this.
Mutter futter, thanks for the bits. Let me see if I can find the Hulk spinner. Not very far away from the where the Fathom spinner was. Look at that. More spinner. Ta-da! Thanks for the bits, Mutter. Much appreciated. I don't remember what it said there, though. I missed it. Ooh, my screen is a little dirty. Let me be right back. Get some of the dust off of this guy. Looks like my lights could be up a little higher. Better light. I think that'll work. Trying to think about what I'm doing too much. See if we can hit that spinner. Evidently not. All right, got 4x multiplier. Failure to hit the spinner. 4x multiplier is good though. You can't see. I'm going to adjust the image here. See the ball in play. So got to do a little bit of adjusting on stuff. Unfortunately, because I'm using the same camera for the spinner and the back glass, I have it sideways, so it doesn't, I can't get as good a picture from the back glass. Maybe when I get my new mounts, I'll be able to move that back farther, and I'll be able to get that set up. better. Let's see if we can, no spinner there. If you thought Fathom was mean, watch this guy for a while. All right. Spinner? No. No spinner. We'll hit it eventually. Sad little spinner. Completed all the green targets. Got to my first replay level. A little bit of spinner. All right, this A guy here will shoot it through the spinner. Oh. So you complete A, B, which are these two guys you can't actually shoot at, and C is completing that whole bank of drop targets. That lights your specials. Specials will award extra ball, I believe, is how I have this guy set up. Unfortunately, I didn't get any there, and this guy is really tough to alley pass on. So Incredible Hulk, like most Gottliebs of the era, this is, what's his name? Ed Krinsky. Ed Krinsky designed Gordon Morrison artwork based on all the Marvel comics of the times. But most of it, it's all about bonus. So you can build up to, I think, 39,000 bonus on this guy with 5x multiplier, so a little under 200,000 for bonus. Bonus is added by getting in these holes, hitting any of these targets, hitting the drop targets, rolling through those top lanes, rolling through that lane, in lanes. Pretty much any of the targets or in lanes add bonus. Your bonus multiplier is by those top lanes. You can get 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x. But it's a little bit different on this one on how it actually works. So I'll start the game. And so right now you see 2x is lit. So to get 2x, I'd roll over the 2x. But what happens is, it's not depend, you don't have to get them in sequence. So what moves that is like the little 10-point scoring rubber. So behind this rubber or behind that rubber band or the one behind here moves that. I think the pop bumpers might move it as well. Maybe not. It may just be those scoring rubbers. But that moves, and say if it moves over to 4x and you roll through 4x, it will give you 4x. You don't have to do 2x and 3x to get to 4x or 5x. So usually on the plunge, I try to get the 2x, which is usually how I do it, is by a bounce off of that. I haven't hit anything, so there, that rubber behind the drop targets did it. Oh, and there's scoring rubbers there as well on the side of here. So anywhere there's one of those little stand-up switches behind a rubber, nope, not one there. Behind the drop targets, that guy, and the two insides of this is what moves that 2x, 3x, 4x. Not quite strong enough on that. There's a lot of that in Hulk. It's got such a weird You don't have your normal triangle slings down here. You got these two guys that are not quite straight up, but pretty darn close. Here's a good spinner. A-Lane will shoot it through the spinners, and sometimes it'll go up to the top, sometimes it won't. So the other things to do on here is you complete the 1, 2, 3 stand-up targets. It does a couple of things. It lights your spinner for 1,000 points and add bonus. So you do a good spinner rip when that's lit, it will max out your bonus quickly. Now I don't have the original spinner on this guy. Gottlieb's of the time, their spinners were these plastic things. There's the actual Hulk spinner. So it'd be this way. Normally it would show that green, and as it spins, it goes to black. These are just little lightweight plastic things. They don't spin worth a hoot. I think I followed it for a while. You get 8 to 10 spinner hits on that guy. So I replaced it with the one you see there, which is what Gottlieb added later. So it's the same thing as what I have in the Alien Star, and I believe that's the same one in Bad Girls and all the other guys. That guy I'll get 30 to 40 spins on a good rip. So like I say, it's hard to get a good rip on this. It doesn't have those plastic spinners. So I'm actually in the process, I bought some plain white spinners. And hey, Catch 22, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, this is a fun machine. A little bit different. But I bought some plain white spinners, and I'm going to reproduce the graphics that were on the original Hulk ones and replace that guy with a white one. So it'll look similar, but it'll be a nice heavy metal spinner that's white. I'm still getting used to where my chat and camera are. It's kind of weird. Yeah, that'll be much better. So I'll have the look of the original Hulk spinner, but it'll have a nice heavy weight to it, so it'll spin much better than this guy. So anyway, so yeah, completing 1, 2, 3 lights that, and it also lights this lane for 10,000 in extra ball. So that's really the only way to get extra ball on this, is to complete 1, 2, 3, and then hit that lane as extra ball. I'm not sure if my specials give extra ball or not. The specials get lit by completing A, B, C, C being the 10 bank of drop targets. And that's pretty much it. So your bonus, once you get to 20,000, it will actually collect bonus if you get it in here. So it will collect. Your best trip ever on Sinbad was 4. I plan on doing the same thing. I have I traded Close Encounters. No, what was the head? Yeah, it was a Close Encounters head, but with a Cleopatra back glass in it, for a complete Sinbad project machine. This was made in 1979. So October of 1979. So just barely in the 70s, but so anyway, yeah, Sinbad's my next project. I gotta get running. I have a stripped play field I'm gonna do a little touch up and some clear coat on it, and then put that all back together. I got traded a guy that head for the complete thing. He had taken it all apart and he was gonna paint the play field. Here, let me look at it. So he had started repainting Sinbad, and he had a little bit of mess up. down here on the bottom. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get that in there. So that whole section of all done. So this is the playfield that he was repainting, but I picked up another one in much better condition that I'm gonna touch up and get back together. You just sold a skate ball? I'd love to have a skate ball. Skate ball is pretty cool. Lots of fun. So this one I did, I don't know if I call what I do restores or just refresh. So this one I got out of California when I was living near Seattle. And there was another guy up there near Seattle that was going down to California, so he actually hauled it back up for me. And it came, I basically had to rebuild the head and repaint the whole head for this guy. This one I did do playfield touch-up and clear coat on as well. Get a repro for skate ball? I think so. Yeah, CPR. I don't know if they make a hard top for it as well. I don't know if I'd take a hard top or a CPR playfield. I'm not sure which. But this one, fortunately, the touch-ups I really needed to do was mostly just the black key lines around all the inserts and stuff. Is really the only touch-up I had to do to this guy. And then put them all together. It's a reproduction shade back glass in it, so the back glass is all nice and minty. It was a fun project, got this guy all going, and really like this machine. Cool stuff. Spinner shots are designed to go up to the top lanes, so you can maybe get your bonus, but they often don't make it. These guys will, that feed is so variable. So both of these kickers, what's back here is the same thing as the slingshot mechanism, which on Gottlieb's of this era had a curved front. So it's basically just this lane the ball falls in sits on top of that and sits up against that. So it's not real consistent. So like this one, I've had everything from hitting that post to hitting the pop bumper. It will usually go up and hit the drop targets. A lot of times it'll go up, hit these top couple, and then go up into the top lanes. This one will usually go, almost always goes through the spinner, and occasionally will make it up into the top lanes, but usually just get up there and bounce around. I've yet to hit a skill shot. So that one almost made it up to the top. Yeah, that was not the thing to do. Dive. Yeah, you can hear Fathom in the background. Oh, it was in South America. Had to have a James Bond. Nice. Well, I'm getting fun. I haven't played it lately. I played it at the Northwest show in June. Oh, Barracora, sweet. That'd be a fun machine to have. I suppose I should update my high score with. Hey, Wild Dog, how you doing? How the Hulk am I? We're hulking fine. Hulk's being mean to me. The high score that's up there is actually on Fathom, which is what I started. We started the stream over there, and then I moved my new portable rig over to Hulk, my first multi-machine. Thanks for the bits, by the way. Much appreciated. All right. So anyway, yeah, the 1.9 million is actually my Fathom score. I should probably update to a Hulk score. But I had one decent game. So there's that. Tried to get control of the ball. Instead, tapped it to the middle. Grab my water cup here. Music is so good. This is definitely a fun. There's two different, on this third generation of Gottlieb System 1 sound cards, there's two settings for the sound. And one of them is just obnoxious screeching. So if you've ever heard like some Buck Rogers, Incredible Hulk, and it's just this screechy, annoying sound, that's the one setting. And this is the other one, is the tones I play with here. Much more pleasing on the ear. Let's see if we can, I usually always play this game to try to get extra balls. Wildfire. Recoding Wildfire. What are you recoding Wildfire in? So you can see right now I don't have any bonus multiplier, but the indicator is moving. Oh, brick. C++. Oh my God. I remember, I don't think there was any pluses the last time I worked in C. I have a computer science degree from 1986 that I never used. I became a geologist after that, but all the senior level projects at the time were all in C. And I'm pretty sure there were no pluses or any sharps or any of that kind of stuff on the Cs. I think it was just plain C, at least on the systems we were on. Ah, that rocks. I see what you did there. Yeah, but then I retired from geology as well back in, when we actually worked in the geology field, mostly in environmental, groundwater resource type stuff. These all the same mostly. Okay. But I went back into computers, but I didn't do any programming. I got into the hardware side of things and all of that kind of fun stuff, and networking and servers and all kinds of weird things. But that's all ancient history. I'm just retired now, so, or not working. Ah. The problem with hitting that 2 on your skill shot is that the feed down from that guy will often go straight down the middle. Then you try to save it, and then you hit it into the pops. Or you hit it into the side of those weird sling things. Steep learning curve. Steep learning curve. Are you in MPF on your homebrew? Is that what you're doing on that? All of these shots are. I missed my 3 by a hair. MPF is pretty good. Definitely, I think it's actually easier if you're not a coder to do MPF because it's not set up for regular programmers. The whole behind the thing in MPF is Python, but MPF is all YAML files and configuration, and it's got its own setup on how to do it all. I've done 3 machines in MPF. I've only actually built one of them. One of them is just a recreation of a EM that I plan on building up. I got the playfield and backglass for a Gottlieb Gemini that I'm actually going to build kind of as a homebrew. So it's an EM, and I'll have EM score reels in the back box, and I'll have the chimes and all of that fun stuff. But it'll all be run by MPF, and I think I'm going to put a P3 rock in that guy. So that's one of them that I've done. I did my own homebrew system. Homebrew table built through Whitewood. I did a cribbage themed, basically kind of this era, early solid state one. Yeah, modernized EM. And I figured it's the only way I'm going to get a Gemini. They sell for like $8,000. I think they only made like 90 of them or some crazy number, and most of them went out of the country. But it's just a real cool table. But I happened to come across a new old stock playfield for one that I bought, and Mayfair actually had the back glass for it. And I don't remember, Marco had plastics for it for some reason. So I have all the parts. And then I bought someone had parted out a Solar City EM, which is a 2-player Gottlieb, and so I'm going to use the head and the score reels from that. Your art concept is already done? Are you guys doing your own art? Is one of you an artist? I wish I was an artist. I could do my own art. VPX is definitely great for testing the shots. I have at least 3 more homebrews planned that I've already started laying out in VPX. Don't know if I'll ever actually make any of them, but you prefer El Dorado? Aren't they all the same? Do you just like the cowboy theme better than the future space? Ah. I like the bonus count on this when you get it up there. I didn't remember getting 4x bonus. Not even pay attention. Rules are a little different. Okay. And there's, I don't know how many versions of that game there are, but part of why I like Solar City is it's only a 2-player, so we have 8 score reels to adjust. Target Alpha would be the 4-player version of Solar City, right? I think that's the right one. So I have the back glass for Solar City, came with the head. It's not in great shape, but I'm going to make a wall hanger, put a box, put the lights behind it, have it hanging on the wall. Target Alpha. Hulk is just mean. Hulk, be mean. There's that spinner. All the ways these things just bounce the ball, it's just infuriating. This machine is infuriating. You have to go Hulk on it. But, I mean, I really like this game. It's a lot of fun and it's unique and great art, great theme. But it just, you get so many bad games on this before you get a good one. Pop bumpers straight down the middle. They're not all hidden up at the top, nice and safe. Those upper drop targets are basically the safe shot in the game. Ah, should have had that one. Flipped the right side too soon. You too, Mutter. Thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you again. Ah. 110,000. No idea if that's my high for this. It's all kind of fun. $807, I think, is my all-time high, the one that shows up there. It's all pretty good. Hey, look at that. My Yeti cup goes with Hulk here. My Hulk cup. All right, we'll play a few more games of Hulk. See if we can get something good going. Try to go for a max bonus collect. Go for extra ball. It's like even when you make the shot, so I was aiming for that one, it kills you. Rebounds off the other side. There we go. Fall into that 4. A little hop out of here and down the middle. It's just mean. There's just so many ways to die in this machine. Need more nudging. We're gonna have to start getting physical with it. Looks like I'm getting my skill shot dialed in. like you get one dick and save it, and your save goes right into the pops, and then it kills you. I'm short on my plunge there. These 4 star rollovers in the middle that also add bonus as you go over them. Another quick halt game. Boo. I don't know what time it is. Hit so many of these little rollouts. For those that come off of here and they just fall right down the middle. It's like you don't even know. Or they bounce off there. It's like, what do you do? Seems like if I nudge it off the top of those harder, try to get it farther. Tried to just hop it over to the other flipper, instead went off there, down the middle. I don't know why I play this game. That one needed a slap save that I didn't do. All right, I got my 1 and my 2. I got it through the 2x bonus. So you can see right now I only have 2x, but the 5x is what's lit up there. So I could actually, if you get up top and go through the 5x lane, you would immediately jump to 5x bonus. And I'm going to try to hit that 3. Missed it twice. Missed my 3 again. Of course, the 5x wasn't lit. Did you see that? It's like it just jumped right over my wire rail. How rude. How rude. 110. All right, we're going to give it one more try. My goal is to get the 1, 2, 3, get the extra ball. Light my spinner and rip the spinner. Of course, the first goal is to stay alive. That's not happening. I'm not even sure I flipped on that ball. We'll go for the 1. Miss the 1. Miss the 2. And there's my 3. There is no, you can't post pass on this. You could maybe tap pass if I trusted my tap pass. So I'm just going to send the ball up top and hope for the best. All right, got my spinner lit, got my extra ball lit. There we go. Look at this. Oh no! I can't believe it. This guy never misses the spinner. Oh my God. That's crazy. That just bricked some drop targets? Nice. There we go. Look at that bonus. Oh, and they're right into the bonus collect. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? No, almost saved it. 5x bonus collect. The nice thing about extra ball on Hulk is it saves your bonus multiplier. Doesn't save your bonus, but it does save your bonus multiplier. Except I only got like 3 bonus. That didn't work out great. I've won a wedge head as a Powerball? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. You see, I got a different spinner though. I put one of the later Alien Star style spinners. You can see it on my spinner cam. It definitely helps this a lot. I get 30-ish spins out of it instead of 7 or 8 I got out of the cheap plastic ones. But 402. That's definitely my 1.9 million there was when we were playing Fathom. I got a rolling rig now so I can actually move from game to game. We moved in the middle of the stream from Fathom to Hulk. Always make the ball? I would say rarely makes the ball all the way go up the left orbit. Almost always goes through the spinner and then either bounces and hits either that rubber guy or that rubber guy and comes back down. Rarely makes it all the way up there. How about the one at wedge head? Does it make it up to the top? I've played with it, tried adjusting it to get it to aim better, but it just does not seem. Yours is really weak. Yeah, mine kicks with enough power. It just usually hits stuff in between. I wonder if. So there's a wire rail and a rubber right behind it on this side. I wonder if I raise my wire rail up because I think the ball will actually hit that rubber. I wonder if that's causing it problems. I wonder if that would help. But yeah, it just doesn't, it's not a smooth transition up to the top on there. It'll occasionally make it, but usually doesn't. I had one on that last game where I had just gotten the spinner lit, and I got the ball in here, and I go, all right, because it always hits it up through the spinner, and it didn't. It hit one of those 2 posts and came back down, and it was like lame.
I am the Borg.
Monster Matt, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. We'll play one more game. I don't think I'm going to beat that 402-040. That's a pretty good game. Managed to get a 5x bonus collect. Pretty much max bonus. Spinner lip, all that good stuff. Power bump might be fun in this, but the tilt sound effect. Now, do they have the sound set the way I set, or do they have them set for the screechy, annoying sounds? I don't even know what the tilt is on this. I don't know if mine will tilt. Do I have a tilt bob? I have a tilt bob. Well, just hit danger. Oh, that one. Sounds like mine. Well, that's good. This one, I rarely tilt this machine. It turns off all the GI. That's pretty cool. Nope, you're dead. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it a day. Thanks everybody for stopping by on my inaugural multi-machine Monday. Had some fun, some good chat and all that good stuff. Let's see if we can, we'll send you over to my friend, Small Town Pinball. I think he's live. What's he playing today? He's playing some Iron Man. So we'll send you over there to visit Small Town, and we'll catch you again next time. See you guys.